we're actually going to take the time to discuss some of the founders, and not even some of the founders, all of the founders, that you can even find this information on the GFAL Discord. Mark Tormo, he is the chief creative officer and co-founder, or a co-founder, of GFAL. He is an expert and entrepreneur in the video game industry who was with Blizzard Entertainment and was overseeing the World of Warcraft developments. Diablo 3. I don't know why I said Diablo, but Diablo 3 and another World of Warcraft game, or two of them. And a lot of these guys have already worked with each other. That is a common theme you're going to see throughout all of these members of the team. They worked with each other before they even got to this point. And not only did they work with each other when it came before they got to this point, they worked together on very successful games. So one would believe they're going to revitalize the gaming industry with some new games over at GFAL. But yeah, these guys are good. That is Mark Tormo though. Uh, Co-founded the video game studio Frozen Shard SL and launched several titles, including World War II TCG, and directed games such as Sports Quiz, Games Quiz, Monster Battles, Heroes Empire, Magic Quest TCG, Star Quest TCG, and Farm Blocks, among others. Mark is responsible for ensuring that Games for a Living develops fun and high quality games, overseeing the development, game design, creatives, and narratives, and more. So that's Mark Tormo. That's the CCO. When we get to Christian Gascons, COO and co-founder. COO stands for Chief Operations Officer, uh, and he's been in the gaming industry for over 16 years as well. And as you see, worked in the UK, and he started his gaming video game industry experience at the age of 21, and then later joined Activision Blizzard to work on World of Warcraft. Co-founded Frozen Shard, specializing in multi-platform games and releasing various titles, and became a specialist in multi-platform video games on the iOS, Android, PC, Mac, and browser systems. So my boy is goaded. He's responsible for overseeing the day-to-day operations, managing operational risk, handles financial health, and collaborates with the CEO on executive strategy. Another co-founder is Javier Leon. He is the art director and is an accomplished artist and art director with over 20 years of experience in computer graphics and 3D. He is recognized as one of the top 200 digital design artists in the world of Lerzer's magazine. And then the experience that he comes with to this team is working on titles such as Commandos, Galleon, Worms, Alien Breed, Skylanders, LA Noir, and Diablo. Collaborated with companies like Pyro Studios, Team 17, Sega, Rockstar, Blizzard, Gameloft, and Supercell. There had to be at least one company on there, or one company on there that you knew. But if you didn't know any of those, you at least know these companies that he has created artwork for, which are Budweiser, Coca-Cola, BBC, McDonald's, Rockstar, Hasbro, IKEA, Nike, and Nickelodeon, and collaborated with directors such as David Fincher, Henry Selick, P.S., and Alejandro. Projects include Commandos 2, Men of Courage, Galleon Islands of Mystery, Worms 3D, Alien Breed PS2, LA Nor, and Diablo. Uh, I think that's the four. I ain't gonna lie. My brain ain't working right now. I think that's a four though. I think that's the fourth one. And then last but not least, it's not the last. Trip Hawkins, Chief Strategy Officer. Trip aims to provide valuable leadership and support to drive mass adoption of games for a living, and he believes in leveraging new and emerging technologies, particularly blockchain to enhance performance and create immersive gaming experiences. Tripp is recognized as the father of modern video game publishing and has a strong vision for the future of blockchain gaming. Founder and the first CEO of Electronic Arts, worked with Steve Jobs at Apple on the adoption of computers and video games, holds a bachelor's degree from Harvard University and MBA from Stanford. Previously worked with Games for a Living CEO Manel Sort at Digital Chocolate and recognized as a visionary in the games industry and a pioneer in discussing NFTs as early as 2007. And now we get to the CEO. First off, I love that Trip Hawkins is on this team. I don't think too many people know who Trip Hawkins is. And if they did, I'm saying that because if they did, they would have bought GFAL. they would have bought GFAL. But now we get to the CEO, the big man, Manel Sort, CEO and co-founder. Oh, by the way, Trip Hawkins is not a co-founder, but Manel Sort and is a highly influential professional in the gaming sector with over 20 years of experience in game development and studio management. He has a proven track record of launching successful games across multiple platforms, including console, PC, mobile, and web. Manel is a visionary leader and has a deep understanding of the gaming industry experience that he comes with. He managed the Barcelona studio at Digital Chocolate and launched the game Millionaire City, which became a top 5 game on Facebook. Founded and managed the Barcelona studio at King Entertainment, achieving a turnover of more than 1 million euros a day within 2 years. Recognized the potential of blockchain technology in gaming and founded Games for a Living back in 2021, raised $1.2 million in a pre seed round led by leading Spanish investment funds for Games for a Living, and led the development of the Games for a Living chain, a layer 1 blockchain designed for video game developers and players. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your team. That is a stacked lineup, if I could say so myself. And I think it's a team that can do some great things.